Greetings everyone and welcome to All About Nerd, and today we're going to be going over episodes 7 and 8 of Clone Wars Season 7. So sit down, buckle up and hit that hyperdrive because All About Nerd starts now. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Ro. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the things that I did enjoy from episode 7 as well as episode 8, and also the things that I didn't like from both episodes. Now, this video does come with a lot of spoilers, so you have been warned. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not particularly liking what's going on with this Ahsoka storyline. I know the argument out there in the internet is that a lot of people seem to enjoy it just because they feel like Ahsoka is having a character development through these episodes. But to me, for being the last season of Clone Wars and being the last few episodes before the season finale, I just feel like this arc does not fit here with what's going on with the Clone Wars. I think that Ahsoka should just have its own TV show, and I know I've been saying this over and over again, that this feels more like a separate thing that they should have done with Ahsoka. But to be honest with you, this more solidifies, episode 7 and 8 more solidifies my argument for Ahsoka to have her own TV show, and maybe Dave Filoni and the writers should have focused on something else rather than just giving us this elongated and at times boring Ahsoka arc. Now, when it comes to episode 7, it might have not been as boring as the previous episodes, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, to be honest with you, I just felt like we went on in a circle. I mean, there was action there, there was some dialogue, there was some kind of like intimate private moments of the Martez sisters sharing with Ahsoka that her parents were killed and possibly the Jedi being responsible, and Ahsoka, you know, even thinking maybe I should not reveal my true identity to them because how are they gonna react if they find out I'm a Jedi? But beyond that, I just felt like they went on in a circle, almost like if you're playing Mario Kart, and I know my son has been playing Mario Kart 8 all this quarantine time, but you know how you just go on a track and a lap and you do one lap, and there's things that happen while you're going in that lap, but eventually, essentially, you just end up at the same spot that you started with, or you end up at the same spot you started with. That's kind of how this episode felt. I felt like, you know, they went through things, they had a fight, and eventually they ended up back in prison where they started. Beyond seeing that the Mandalorian was kind of scoping Ahsoka out, I don't think this episode even mattered. I think the Mandalorian could have just spotted them to begin with in episode 6, and now, you know, they would have given us something different in episode 7. But the whole point of episode 7, I just felt, is to reveal that the Mandalorian are looking out or looking, you know, for Ahsoka, or realizing there's a Jedi in that planet. And that was it. That was like the big reveal of this episode. But beyond that, everything else in episode 7 just felt boring. You know, it might have had the action there, but at the same time, it didn't move the storyline forward. But when it comes to episode 8, they did deliver some of the things that I was hoping from the beginning, and that's Lucasfilm tying in the movies to the Clone Wars. And if you have not seen the Solo movie, warning, spoilers, like I said before, they did bring Darth Maul back into episode 8 of the Clone Wars. He does reveal himself, he talks about Crimson Dawn, and he ties in some of the things that we have seen in the Solo movie into this episode, which I thought it was very neat, and I was hoping they would have done that from the beginning. If this was episode 5, episode 8 being episode 5, I think I would have been really happy, really excited, but I just felt like they elongated this arc to give us some of the Mandos and also to give us Darth Maul reveal. And the big reveal at the end is Bo-Katan revealing herself to Ahsoka, telling her that she needs her help to go back to Mandalore because Darth Maul is there. And so I'm not sure why Darth Maul is there. Maybe he has a base there. Maybe that's his base of operation. Maybe he's taken over the planet. No one can really defeat him because he used to be a Sith. But whatever the problem is or the conflict is, now Ahsoka is gonna be there to help Bo-Katan drive out Darth Maul. And so guys, like I said, all these little things kind of interconnect, and so I really enjoy episode 8 because it interconnects with, you know, the ending of the Mandalorian Mandalorian TV show, so there's a little hint there. If you guys haven't seen it, please go see the last episode of The Mandalorian. And also it links to Rebels. Yes, the episode of Rebels, Darth Maul and an object, the same object from The Mandalorian at the end of Mandalorian. It links to Rebels and also to some of the earlier episodes of Clone Wars and also in the Solo movie. So I really enjoy how they're tying all these little things to the movies. Episode 8 did it well, and I'm hoping they continue to do that later on in the season. But my final thoughts is that I enjoy more episode 8 than episode 5, 6, and 7 combined. I really think they could have done a better job with this Ahsoka arc, but unfortunately we got what we got. But at least at the end, it was a solid episode, an exciting episode, and now I can't wait for the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars Season 7. So comment below, let me know your thoughts about these both episodes and which one did you enjoy better, episode 7 or episode 8. So with that, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. Give this video a like. And like always, can't wait to guys have you back here at All About Nerd.